What's going on, YouTube, Twitch, everybody out there that may see this somewhere? JD here for the next episode of JD Plays Project Ozone 2, and we've got some stuff to do. We're actually going to start about midway through the list, and we're going to talk about Project Gravestone Recovery. Long time ago, I died. I fell off when making that platform. I think it was like episode 2, and I died at the bottom. Lost a bunch of stuff. I have since then recovered that stuff. Now, I left the stuff down there just to show you how I recovered it. And I'm going to make my way back down there now. But I'm not going to take any of my good stuff with me because I don't want to lose anything in case I screw up. I've reorganized the base. I've got power pumping into my capacitor again. I'm running tons of crushed netherrack. I've got about 361 left through the sieve. The sieve is currently running 6 fortune upgrades and 1 speed upgrade, causing it to consume 287 RF per tick. And that is dumping into this nice diamond chest. So we are getting lots of gold, fancy smancy gold, because we need lots of gold for lots of things. And so I've been using that into the smeltery to get plenty of gold created. I made a bunch of ender pearls last night. As you will see, we are at 259 gold bars right now, and for ender pearls we are at 88 ender pearls. I did that by taking 5 of my ender lily seeds, which are around here inside of this lovely little farm storage, and I've still got 15 seeds left, but I popped 5 seeds in there and smelted them down. I've rerun my water to water this seed. I'm getting stuff ready for farm soon, but yeah, we've got an inventory sorting system now. So how I set up this inventory sorting system is I showed you guys the drawers. I've got a few of them that I've already added some upgrades to, like the Obsidian upgrade. I've added some cash on here onto the end of it. Oh wow, I've got 2 spots for these right now. Let's not do that. And this is all being hooked up currently with nothing more than these lovely handy dandy transfer pipes. Not everything is hooked up to a transfer pipe at the moment. We'll want to adjust that eventually. But basically right now what happens is, and you'll see why, this is stuck right now. Nothing can go through it because I don't have it hooked up to the stone. So if we find some transfer pipes real quick, and I should have some, let's hit O. I don't know why this is in this mode. You ever see that your any eye is like this? It means for some reason that it is in a different mode. You want to come to inventory and put this back into recipe mode. This should not be this way. What is going on here? That's why. I don't know how these are turned on. There we go. Okay. So let's search for a transfer. Okay, so transfer pipe. There's transfer pipes out there apparently. Let's go see. Yep, 5 of them. Okay, we'll grab these. And so if we come over here and we hook this up, where's my stone at? It's this top one, right? Nope, it's, oh, I don't have a spot for smooth stone. Oh, it's down here, There's smooth stone. Okay, so let's just hook that one up. Whoop, that'll get that taken care of now. Now these others, I'm not exactly sure why we have rotten flesh in this, because we have a spot. Oh, I locked it. We have a spot for rotten flesh. Now if you'll look around on here, there should be, like right here, there's a hole. I don't have anything in that slot, but you'll notice that nothing that's being pulled out of here is going into that slot. That's because I've locked all of these using that key. Look, this one's not locked. Here's the key. We take it, we right click it, bam, and now nothing can go into that without my permission other than what I've already assigned to go there. The same thing can be done with these caches. If you right click on a cache, like right here, see that little lock? Now even if I pull all of the charcoal out of this, it will still only accept charcoal into it. Okay, now this is compressed cobble, this is cobble, this is empty. Here's a dirt chest. I don't know. Let's take this golden block, make some golden ingots, there we go, boom. All right, so what's going on here is this thing is pulling things out, and I've given it a breadth first search upgrade and a depth first search upgrade. I don't know if having both in there is good, but I do. I think it's good. And then I've got 2 speed upgrades going on. So anything that I stick in here now will go find its appropriate place on the wall. So for example, What do I have that I want to throw in there? Nothing really, because I've already sorted everything. Any ingots that get created, could pop in here, and they also get pulled out by the same setup, and they go to their appropriate spot on the wall. Appropriate spot on the wall. So we've got a sorting system where I can just come and dump now into these chests and things get sorted, and that's bueno. That's less work off of me and more focus on getting things done, and I can quickly access everything for my crafting area right here. I am happy about that. Okay, that being said, I don't want to take these things with me, so I'm going to put them in here. This is tools. There's a bit of stuff that doesn't belong in the tools right now, but that's tools, mostly. This is placeables. And this is my, I don't know. Anything can go in here, literally. Matter of fact, let's open these right quick while we're here. Boop. We got some heart-shaped glass. Okay, whatever. And we got a tape measure. Okay, very cool. Don't go in the whatever drawer. Snowballs. I think I've got snowballs stored somewhere right here. So back here, we've primarily got seeds and farming stuffs. And let's just put these here, because I think that one's full already. It can only hold 8 stacks. All right, now these over here are my 10-10-10 seeds. We've got our turtle, and I think we have everything we need right now. I'm going to take a little bit of cobble with me, just in case, and we're going to head down to where I died. So how am I going to get down there? Well, these lovely pants that I'm wearing allow me to sneak in the air. These guys right here. And these are overpowered because basically they enable you to fly. Now, we do have a jetpack right over here, but we've talked about the jetpack and how quickly its power depletes. You know, it goes down way fast. It's done. It's useless now. So we're not ready to really make good use of that jetpack yet because it doesn't allow me to fly enough. Store it right there for now. So with some cobble and some pants, and that's it. Oh, we probably should get some food. Food's always a good idea, right? Somewhere I've got food, right? Where's my food? There's some food. All right, Operation Gravestone Recovery. We leap out and we fall, and you'll take fall damage because it measures where you stop based on the number of blocks you've fallen, so pay attention. And I've already actually recovered the graves, by the way. I built this platform below them just to prove to you that I could do this. So right now I'm sitting in the air between my base and the area, and I'm just slowly coming down. Look at that, a slime. How magical. Only I had a weapon. Goodbye, slime. You will not be forgotten, friend. That means I can spawn slimes down here. That's kind of awesome, actually. It's a slime chunk. Oh, look, another one spawned. Go away. Go. I'm gonna kill these guys. I'm gonna hopefully get some slime balls here. Oh, we got slime balls. We got slime balls. Yes! Those are gonna come in handy. So slimes can spawn here, and apparently they can spawn regardless of light level. But here's the stuff that was down here when I died. So here's my old turtle. Some food. A ham. Nope, nope, nope. Not today, Slimy. What is that? Slime pearl. Interesting. I did not know that slimes could spawn down here. This is news. Alright, we're recovering some iron. We're recovering some lava. We got some heads. We're recovering some tools, some chisels, saplings, more fluid conduit, another engineer's hammer, a wrench, some carpenter's blocks, some dust. Nice little recovery down here. Now, the cool thing is I am at Y6. I can't get much lower than this. And I've actually got dirt down here embedded in the ground, and I've actually got a platform, and I've got a turtle down here that actually has the capability of building platforms. And if we look at where I'm sitting right now, I could literally build out from here and build a secondary base under the original base and build up to there, and I'm probably going to take advantage of that. So, you know, that's kind of cool to me. And that all happened because of a pair of sneak while in air pants. Uh-oh. A tree just grew on top of my face. That's bad. That was not very cool at all, tree. I am not appreciative of this. But I'm getting a lot of slime balls. I am appreciative of that. Alright, so real quick before we get ourselves killed by trees attacking us with growth, let's just Clean this up. And that's it. So yeah, we've recovered our body. And I've got a new area to build in. And that's pretty cool. So how do I get back up? Well, the same way I got down. I jump and I sneak. Let's see if I can show this on camera. So right now, as long as I'm sneaking, I can sit in the air and I can jump and stay sneaking. So I can literally just jump my way back up to the top. It's a lot like flying, and I can walk around like this. And if I were to have my longsword on me, I could actually move at a pretty decent rate by holding right click. And there we go. I'm back on my base. Pretty broken. Pretty broken if you ask me, but you know, if you get a pair of sneak in the air pants, you don't have to worry about falling off your platform too much as long as you're kind of relaxed about it. And we just got a bunch of slime balls, so I know where those are going to go. Well, I have an idea of where I want to put them. Let's put it that way. I think I got rid of all of my pyrotheum. I did. Okay, so let's get my key back real quick. All right, so these are tools, bunch of tools. We got 2 diamond chisels now. That's beautiful. We're going to talk about some other tool usage today, by the way. It's going to be fun. You're going to like it, I think. Let's get rid of all of that. All right, we got some blocks of iron. I don't want to turn those into iron ingots because I actually need blocks of iron for a lot of craft, so I'm just leaving those as blocks for right now. We got some deuced. I'm going to go ahead and put this deuced into here. And we'll just put this back up here. Bam. All right, let's grab the key out of here right quick. What did I do with that key? Where is my key? I put my... I'm confused. Oh, I know where it's at. It's back out here. I did a quick dump out here into this chest. Oh, no, it's not there. What the crap? Where did I put my key? Let's grab these things back. This helm is a helmet of food saturation. It means I don't go through quite as much food while I'm doing things anymore. It's very nice. You definitely want to get one of those as soon as you can. I need to figure out how to make them. There's my key. All right, let's talk about these things. Flint shurikens and flint throwing knives. I made these yesterday because while I was mashing down tons of crushed netherrack, I had some mobs spawn on my platform, and some were creepers. Creepers you don't want to get near. You don't want to mess with them because they will jack you up. We know this, especially if it's a John Cena creeper. The shurikens are not bad. They throw really fast. They don't travel very far, and they don't do a whole lot of damage. And I just made these out of flint. We can make much better ones, but I'm just kind of using these as an example. So the shurikens, if we throw them, you know, they'll stick and stuff, and then you can go pick them up. And these right now have a low durability. I need to repair them. They go up levels just like anything else. Now, I'm not going to keep using the shurikens. I just wanted to demonstrate them. They're pretty cool. They throw really fast. So if you got something fast like a little zombie kid or whatever, shurikens, all right, check it out. We've got a perfect test subject right there in the form of that creeper. I'm going to throw out all these shurikens. I'm going to get rid of them. Now, the throwing knives are much nicer, and here's why. You hold them down, you aim with them, toss it, bam, one shot. Throwing knives are very powerful, very, very powerful. They are good weapons, especially for dealing with creepers. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to make real quick a wooden slab because apparently this spot up here was never set up correctly. And things can spawn on it. There we go. That's where those guys have been coming from. I was wondering how things kept spawning out here. It's like there should not be a way for things to spawn out there. I'm not understanding what's going on at all. Let's correct that up here as well. Well, we don't have enough. We'll correct that up here in a bit. But I will correct this. Bam. All right, cool. Mob farm. Let's check the mob farm. We got anything in here? Oh my goodness. Look at all this. Witch's hat. Another miniature red heart. We got some spider's eyes. Lots of good stuff. Lots of bags. I need to eventually get a system of piping in place so that I can pipe things over to where I'm at right now. That would be a good idea. All right, we've got some coal coke going on. Good. We've got some steel made up. Good. Let's make some more steel. Never have too much steel. All right, now over here, check it out. I started making ice. Why would I want to make ice? And I've set this up in a particular way. So this one can freeze and this one can freeze, but these two cannot. That way we always have an infinite water source. You can use ice to make packed ice, and that's going to be something that's important to us very soon. Let's throw these things out. And so with a silk touch pick, it's gone. I could have silk touched that and gotten the ice back, but the sun came up and melted it. So at night, I grow ice in here and I can get packed ice. I could probably make another way of making the ice if I wanted to. I'll have to look into that later. There's also machines we can do it with. But I'm going to make use of this packed ice very soon, in fact. Also, I figured out how to equip my neck and my ring. And this amulet of growth can actually be activated and deactivated. I think I have it set to that key. Let me look. What this amulet of growth does when it's active is it increases the growth rate for any plants you're around. So I've had that on and it's been causing this ender lily to grow much quicker. I want to get more ender lilies growing soon so that we can hopefully generate more ender lily seeds and get myself an ender pearl empire going. I've automated the lava smeltery over here. So I've moved my cobble generation to right here where it feeds into these two caches. I've hooked it up with 2 world interaction. Oh, there's where this went. Okay. I was wondering about this. So the reason I had the cheat mode enabled earlier is because when I broke my energetic infuser, right here, boom, it just magically vanished. And it said that I should have been able to break it with a pick. And so I was like, that's not cool. So I gave myself another one because I considered that a bug. But we found mine, so I'm just going to throw this one off the cliff. That way we're not cheating. Anyways, so this guy right here, he now generates cobble very rapidly. The more of these world interaction upgrades we get, the more cobble it pulls at one time. And these speed upgrades cause it to transfer the cobble much faster. So I've currently got it working and filling these guys back up. These guys, of course, are making lava consistently that's being pulled into here. This guy's swallowing that lava. He's putting the charge that he creates into the capacitor, and the capacitor feeds that into these other things that are consistently using the power up to generate more resources. As you can see, we are generating resources. This is good. Let's drop off our bags. Any more bags? No more bags. Okay, we got some heads. There's a head. We got some gunpowder. We got some dirt. I think I have a spot for slag, right? Yeah, right down here, slag. Beautiful. Throw that in there. I've got spots for that. Do I have spots for apples? Apples are on the backside, so are saplings. All right, cool. So we probably at some point are gonna want to get wiring set up on these guys so that they can also hold stuff for us. But for now, they're working, right? They're doing a good job. All right, placeable. So here's where all of my things like this stuff goes. And I should have more of that. This is a placeable. Oh, I dumped some stuff in here last night. That's why. All right. Where are the rest of these? I should have more of these. Oh, they're in here. Why are they in there? They don't belong in there. So we've got a decent amount of fluid conduit right now. That's nice. Nice to know. Chest can go in there. We're going to use this turtle later, but for now we can go in there. I've got these buckets of lava. What am I going to do with them? I'm probably going to take them and run. Oh, so we were talking about these furnaces the other day, and it turns out I actually had an upgrade for one. I have an ore processing upgrade for one. I need to find out what the purpose of that is and make use of that at some point. Would be a good idea, I think. We've got some stone right there. Cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with these buckets of lava. So for now, I'm just going to put these buckets of lava in here. Now my extra buckets, I've got those somewhere like in here. They're considered buckets of tool. So there we go, got extra buckets. Let's go get a spot for these guys. These all need a spot. Cobble, we've got plenty of spots for. I'm actually just going to cook this cobble into smooth stone real quick. Throw this smooth stone in here. All right, so I was clearing out a spot. I needed the key. Here's the key. Let's open this up. Clear that spot out. Let's relock it, and then let's put slime balls in here. Now, what are slime pearls used for? Slime pearls are for fertile essence, hunter's handguns, an emperor's chalice, serpent staff, empty void tears, infernal claws, kraken shells. They can be used to make seeker shots. They can be used kraken shell fragments. Okay, that's all. Cool. Very interesting. I don't really have a spot for them right now, right? So we should probably kind of consider what there's a spot down there, but I don't think that's what I really want to put them. Maybe I can find something better to move down there. Logs, I've got a spot for logs right here. No problem. This is really just cobblestone at the end of the day. I'm just going to take it over here and throw it out. Boop. And the other stuff can just get stored. So sticks, we always want sticks, but those are not sticks. Those are wooden tool rods. This is glass. I've actually sealed myself in. I've got an actual enclosed area finally. I'm going to like put a bed and stuff down there and have an actual room inside of my building area. Ooh-wee. Okay, this can go in here. This can just sit in here for now. We're going to use this eventually, but I'm not ready for it yet. Tools, food. So really, I just need to find a spot for those. And for now, that's going to go in there. All right. What I think I want to do, let's go ahead and clean up the to-do list real quick. So, Toto, where are you? There you are, to-do list. Let's take out Operation Gravestone Recovery. That's done. All right, Unseen Power and starting Britannia. And then compacting drawers and drawer controllers. The compacting drawers and drawer controllers are not really high up on my list to do right now, but I'm going to go ahead and do them. So let's do drawer, and let's look at what we need to do here. So for a compacting drawer, we just need some brass, which we have, some compressed crafting tables, some drawers, and then a compactor. A compactor takes a piston, a crafting table, and some red alloy wire. Red alloy wire is simply some red alloy ingots. Red alloy ingots we have right down here. I believe it's these. So let's get 1, 2. I don't want them all. I just want 1, 2, 3. Let's see, how much does that give me in terms of wire? 12. Okay, so we'll take those. Now we need some pistons. Pistons take this, and they will also take these. And then we will need ingots, which I should have somewhere because I just had a bunch. Oh, I stored them, didn't I? So ingots, and then we will need cobble. And let's just grab a stack of cobble right quick. It's easier to grab a stack. We can put it back in a minute. Bam, 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 bam. And then, there we go. There's pistons. All right, so there's a piston. So compacting drawer again. Click on this. Shit up. We're missing the crafting tables, right? And boom. Actually, I need to make more pistons. I was kind of stupid just now. Let's do I have enough? Yeah, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, currently, I've got this sawmill just sitting here until it runs out of power, and then I'm going to move it again. But I've just been throwing random logs in there and using that as a method of, what am I doing? Getting quick wood. So there's a compressed crafting table. If you've never seen a compressed crafting table, it's just a crafting table, but it's going to be used in a recipe later. That's why we make that. Okay. How much wood do I have in here? Let's grab a stack. So here's a stack of wood. Here's what happens when you throw a stack of wood into the sawmill. Whoop. Look at that. Now you're not seeing any logs or planks. You're just seeing the sawdust. Why is that? You're going to get 1 sawdust per wood you grind. But the planks are actually being shoved straight over here. And because we now get 6 planks per log, we've got a nice little bit. And that's really nice. We're no longer getting 1 for 1. So we don't want to break down logs without using our sawmill anymore. All right, so we made our compressed table. We're still going to need a couple of tables, though. Then we need some actual pistons. So there's that. All right. Okay, so next we could use some, we'll do, this is probably the cheapest. So we'll do 2 of these. I did that wrong. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. There we go. 2 of these. Bam. Okay. So come back to compacting drawer. Let's take a look. All right, we need to make 1 of these. So shift click. We can make 2 of those. Boom. Okay. And then from there, we just need some brass. Okay, so I should have brass right here. Right? Yeah. So let's grab our brass. Okay. So we can now shift click the recipe in, and there we go. We got a compacting drawer. All right. Now, with all the stuff that I'm still holding, I can throw this in there and it's going to go where it's supposed to go. You know, anything that I've got a place for it, I can just toss it in and it's going to go where it needs to go in a minute. Cool. I'm going to let this sit to the side. We're going to hold on to this as well because I'm probably going to do some more crafting with that stuff. All right. So how does a compacting drawer work? Well, check it out. If I have a compacting drawer, and I think usually you want to have a drawer controller for this. It's been a while since I've messed with one of these. We can take cobble, and I can throw this cobble in here, and it's going to give me 3 different views, right? I've got double compressed cobble 0, compressed cobble 7, or cobblestone 1. And I can pull out anything I want. So I can pull out cobble. I can pull out more cobble, and it just automatically sorts it. You can see up in way low that it's handling that for me. If I put all this cobble back in, it goes right back into its most compressed form. So the more I grab in here, the more, you know, I can stick. So this tells me that right now I've got 14 compressed cobble or 128 standard cobble. So let's put some cobble in here for a second. Now remember, there's 40,000 cobble in this drawer up here. How much we can put in this? I've got 24 double compressed cobble in this thing. Okay. Now, how much does this actually hold? Well, this holds 16 stacks per drawer. Okay. That's a pretty good little bit, and then we can sit here and upgrade it. So that's pretty awesome because this is a very fast way that I can just pull out stacks of compressed cobble, right? It's a good way to just sit here and compress all your cobble without having to do the recipes yourself. So here's a full inventory of cobble. We start putting this in. What's going on, Jerry Master? We can start pulling this back out now. And if that very quickly converts my inventory into compressed without me having to really put much effort into it. Well, let's say I didn't want to do cobble. What else could I do? Well, let's take a look. How about these, right? Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bags. Let's throw them in here. Do these work? No, they just become 9 bags. Now, there's a way I'm told that you could actually... Now, they are a stack of 9, right? So, that's nice. That's one way we could do it, but that's not really any different than putting it in a drawer. I've been told, though, that we can actually take these and turn them into... You can compress them. I'll have to look into how that works, but let's see real quick. Use. Oh, we can combine them like that. Okay, I'm done. So, we can crack these into upgraded bags. Is it worth it? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we would get. I don't know if we can actually use bags that we've already looked in, but we're going to try it. All right, so in here, there's some good stuff, right? In here, that's kind of crappy. That's good. So let's say I don't want to do this and I don't want to do this. Let's look at these two. That's really good. That's not so great. All right, let's see. I've looked in this bag. I've looked in this bag. I've looked in this bag, and I've looked in this bag. Oh, we can no longer use those. That's too bad. So this batch, we're going to have to open everything. So let's just get them on our bar and open them all. In all honesty, it's kind of a catch-22, right? Because most of the time, I get really good stuff out of these common bags that I like. So I don't really want to compress them. I don't want to transition them because I'm not usually happy with what I get out of the other bags all that much. How have you been, dude? Mr. Jury Master. Zombie flesh. Ender pearls. Nice, nice. Emeralds. Another jailer's. Nice. See, these things, I don't really care for these things, but you know, it's whatever. All right. So, let's just head over here real quick. I don't know what I just clicked. Whatever. All right, so I don't have a spot for seeds and stuff over here, but I do for gunpowder, I do for bones, I do for arrows, I do for quartz, I do for ender pearl, this. All of those things have positions in here. Books. So that's good. That can all go get sorted out now. Are you hung on something? No. Okay, cool. So I could, though, take these and combine them. And get a new one. What do we get? That's not a bad one. That's not bad. What do we get out of here? Unbreaking 3. Not bad, not bad. Protective, regenerative. Now, with these helms, you can take any one of these and get back raw mana essence, which we're going to be using much later. Do I have mana essence on here? I think I do. If I don't, yeah, I do. It's up there. So we can just dump that back right back into there. Anyways, you guys see how that's going to work, so we can mess with all that later. Now, let's come over here. Let's drop off of these apples. And I got some ender lily. I'm actually going to go ahead and just smelt this straight away and get the ender pearls out of it because I'm good on ender pearl right now. Am I making pans right now? Is that what I'm making? Or is it just not letting... Okay, cool. Oh, no, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, you son of a bitch. Stop it. There we go. Those are going to get hung. Okay. So like brass, these guys, wait, what did I just put in here to pour? Does that need it? Yeah, it is. Okay. These can pour into sheets. So you don't want to do that. You want to put those back in there. So the ender pearls seeds, I'm just going to, we'll put them away for now and I'll come melt them down later. I'll just stick them right there so that I don't forget. Wait, where'd they go? Apparently you can't stick those there. Oh, they go sideways. That's dumb. That's very silly. Ender pearls, we don't need these on us. Let's put them in there. And then let's go put away these. So black lotus goes down here at the bottom. Boop. Lilies, rubber tree saplings and stuff. And then seeds. We got seeds somewhere right there. Wait, melon seeds? Yeah. Melon seeds, yeah. Those have been ID'd, these have not. That's why. Okay, so we've made a compacting drawer. Now let's make a drawer controller for a minute. Drawer controllers are kind of part of what you would normally use in an inventory sorting system. I don't use them a lot because of the way that I do the inventory sorting system, but we're going to make one just for the sake of consistency. So a drawer controller requires brass. We've got that. It requires drawers. We can make those easy. Basic logistics pipes. Okay, so these guys are going to require a golden gear, which requires a metal press or a casting table. All right, cool. Well, it just so happens that right now we're pouring gold, right? So let's turn this back on for just a minute. Stop it. I hate you sometimes. I really do. I really do hate you. There we go. I think I only need one of those, right? Let me look. We're going to need one for each, so I need 3 of those. Or I need the golden chipsets. Tough choice, right? A few golden ingots, which is pretty easy to get. I think we're just going to go that route for now. So insert. And we'll swap this back to this. Okay, cool. Should have some golden gears right here. There we go. That can go back to doing its thing. Beautiful. We'll throw this in here. Okay, next thing we're going to need for this is some pipes, right? We need glass. We've got redstone. That's easy. We need some cobblestone transport pipes and some diamond transport pipes. Well, these are all pretty easy, to be honest. So let's just grab some glass. Let's just grab all of the glass we've got right here. We'll make some new glass here in a bit. We'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we'll just need 2. All right, so let's start off with, or do I need 2? Yeah, I need 2. Start off with making the diamond pipe. So we'll get 8 of these diamond transport pipes, no problem. Okay, let's make the cobblestone. I forget how they changed this recipe because I don't ever use these logistics pipes anymore. Or BC pipes, whatever. Oh yeah, it's on the outside. I'm an idiot. Okay, we got 8 of those. Cool. That part's done. Okay, let's get some redstone and some sticks. Make some redstone torches here. And then I think it was this, and then split these. And that should give me nice transport pipes. Oh, I didn't realize I got 8 per. Cool. Very cool. That makes life a lot easier for me. Okay. So let's go back up here to the compacting drawer. I mean the drawer controller. We need 3 of those. All right. Got that. Wherever I just did with them. Oh, I got them on my corner. Whoop. And we need 4 of these. No. And then we just need some drawers, right? Drawers. Somewhere I've got drawers. I had some made. I wonder if I can mix and match them. See, I've got these two. Let's see if we can mix them. It works. Cool. So there's a drawer controller. Nice. So what is the point of a drawer controller? Well, let's set it up right here for just a minute. Ah, I put it in wrong. What do we need to break it with? A pickaxe. Okay. Let's put it right here for just a minute. Now, I'm not going to keep this here. It's been a long time since I've actually used a drawer controller. So I have to think about it for a minute how this works. In fact, I don't remember how it works. Let's pull it up real quick. I'll explain it then. Because I don't use drawers a lot. Drawer controller. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay. So the drawer controllers are a special block. They will search for any connected drawer within a 12 blocks and expose all of those drawers as a large combined inventory. This lets you hook up a single pipe, duct, or tube and interact with the entire bank of drawers. So with this one drawer controller, I remember now. That's very nice. With this one singular guy, if I were to say put him, right here, he can view all of the inventories of these drawers. And instead of having to have pipes going to every single one of them, I can have a pipe just going to him, going directly to him. Now, the problem with that is that with a chest, obviously, it has to be able to open. So how do we want to do this? Let's experiment. Let's take all of these pipes down. I wonder if vein miner does work. Nice. So there's all of our pipes back. Okay. Let's plug in our drawer controller, and let's actually go ahead and plug in our compressed drawer as well. Okay. So we'll take our compressed drawer and we'll set it up. Our compacting drawer. I'm sorry. We'll set it up right here. Boom. And we'll set this up to compress cobble. There we go. So if we get any cobble, it's going to go in there now and get compressed for me. We'll set this up like so. And then we'll just set this guy, this drawer, or this chest, right here. And from there, we'll hook up the transfer node to it. Right? And so the expectation now should be that anything I throw in here should go into the drawer controller and get sent to its appropriate spot. So let's test it. I'm going to take some iron and I'm going to take some diamonds and we're just going to throw them in here and see what happens. Diamonds are getting sucked out. They're not staying. Are they going up? Diamonds are going up. They're getting filled. That's awesome. This says a 12 block radius, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be able to handle all of my drawers in one go. And I no longer have to have pipes running all over the back side of this. But it does create a small issue because, well, now we don't have anything to pull off of this guy, right? So in that area, you might want to consider a second drawer controller or something of that nature. So we could come in here and do the same recipe, right? Let's go ahead and we'll grab out 2 of these. I believe it's like that. Grab 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. These and then these, and that will give me another drawer controller. Okay, so if I come up here and I hook this bad boy up, how do I want to do this? Let's put this on top of this for a minute and set that down right there. So now I should be able to do the exact same thing by plugging this into there. So anything that comes out of this now is also hitting a drawer controller that's hooked up to all these and goes all the way across and down, I believe. But we only really want this for ingots anyways, so we should be good. So let's flip the switch. Should start getting ingots, and gold ingots should continue to fill up, and we no longer have to use all of these transport pipes to send everything around through the drawer controller system. Very nice. That makes my sorting system a lot better, a lot cleaner. So there's the usage of compacting drawers and drawer controllers. Okay. So what's left? Botania and unseen power. Unseen power is something that I definitely want to do. I want to try to get done before we end this episode. The Botania stuff, it can kind of wait. But the unseen power comes back around to the purpose of the jetpack. Okay. With the jetpack, I can't currently use it because it doesn't give me enough power for long enough to really do much with. And I can't build an energy transfer large enough to keep on me, that's portable, to allow me to. let's take a look at a couple of things right quick. So in Ender IO, we have a capacitor bank. It's very similar to this capacitor, except for while this holds 4 million, this one holds 500 million. And along with having this capacitor like this, if we go into these guys, right? This guy holds 400,000 RF, whereas this guy only holds 8,000. That's even more than any of these guys. What does it take to make one of these basic capacitor packs? And what are they? Well, charges, armor, and held items, when active, must be worn as a chest plate. Okay, how do I make one of these? For this, all we need is a couple of basic capacitors, some conductive iron, another leather strap, and some pulverized coal. Conductive iron is very easy. It's simply redstone and iron in an alloy smelter, so we can easily make that. And we've already been making the capacitors. So that would give me a very useful item to power what I need to power right now. So let's get some redstone. Let's get that was kind of stupid of me, wasn't it? Let's throw this into this guy. We're just going to swap this and this. And this guy's been making me stone right here. I've also got a lot of coal set up in here ready to go. And that will start cooking me up. Oh, it's out of power. It can't continue to function. All right, let's grab this guy for a minute. I need to set him back up where he has power. How do I want to do it? I'm thinking, let's put him down right here. And we'll just hook up some power from there. So we've got all of my stuff for power sitting right over here. There we go. You're powered. Get back to work, big boy. Make me some conductive iron. So while that's making some conductive iron, we've got these pieces of imp stuff right here, right? We can pull those out. And if you remember, we can combine these to make leather. Boom. And it should take just a bit of leather and a bit of iron, if I remember correctly, to be able to make one of these. So there's that. And there's that. Bam. There's our leather strap. Okay, so we got a leather strap. Got some pulverized coal. Put that down there. I don't really have a spot for the leather at the moment. That's okay. We'll just put it back here for the time being. Now the other things that we need to make a couple of capacitors, right? And capacitors, there's a couple ways we can make them. But we've already got this part made. I didn't realize this, but when I was making all those different capacitors yesterday, I already actually had some of the basic capacitors set up and ready to go, sitting somewhere. What did I do with those? Right here, 4 of them. Bam. So for this, all we've got to do is either have the gold to go around it and some iron chipsets, or we can just stick them over the QED with gold. And that's what we're going to do. There are mobs in our mob farm dying right now as we speak. So we'll let those guys get cooking. We'll come back to that in a minute. Hey, look, this is done. Boop. And it again. Free Ender Pearl. There's 4. How many do we need? We need 5. So we're waiting on 1 piece of conductive iron here. Bam. Okay. So as soon as those 2 capacitors are ready, and I'm probably going to start making those capacitors a bit more in bulk soon. We just need to get those 2 right there. So that'll take care of part of what I wanted to look at. The other part comes back to, and there's also these flux packs, by the way. Charges, armor, and held items when active must be worn as chest plate. There's various different ones. This is from Simply Jetpacks. This is from Simply Jetpacks. This requires the use of these energy cells instead. And then you upgrade the energy cells through this. So this guy holds 400,000. This guy holds 2 million. We're going to look at various different ones. I just made this one because, you know, it's the first one that I came across that seemed simple. This one's also pretty simple as well. I mean, a leadstone energy cell is very easy to make. It also holds 400,000 RF. So you may want to go that route instead. Either one of these should really be fine. The one that we're making right now, let's see, this gets used for that. I don't know. But I know that one gets used there. And I know that that one gets used there. So make whichever you prefer. It's not a big deal. We just want something to use for charging for right now. The other thing that I wanted to make comes back to Ender IO. And I want to make one of these vibrant capacitor banks, okay? To make a vibrant capacitor bank, we're going to have to go through and make a few things. We need to make a capacitor bank. We need to make a basic capacitor. Basic capacitor is just some more of this conductive iron around 4 capacitors and a block of redstone. It only holds 250,000 RF. That's not very good. Its big brother takes 2 of those, and using some electrical steel and a double layer capacitor, it will hold 750,000 RF. That still doesn't compete with the immersive engineering. But if we make 2 of those and jump up to this guy, which takes these 2 capacitor banks and dark steel along with an octadic, we jump up to 500 million RF storage. And we're going to make that next time. We don't have time right now, I don't think. Let me look at the recording time. Yeah, we don't have time to get to that today. We're going to get that done next time, though, for sure. So we've got this guy done. Let's roll back. And I'm going to speed up my process on how I make these capacitors very soon, either by upgrading the QED or by going with a different recipe for crafting them. But either way, boom, boom, and there we go. Basic capacitor pack. Nice. So let's take this. Let's put this in here. Let's let this charge up. This holds a lot of power, 400,000 RF. So it's going to take it a minute to get this thing charged up. Oh, by the way, if you happen to be somebody who was using the handy dandy flux infused hammer and you wore it out of power, guess what? You can stick this in here and recharge it. So we can put this right there and it will recharge right up and it'll be ready to go again. So you don't have to sit there and keep replacing hammers. Of course, there's other things that you could do, such as making an indestructible pickaxe and do the same thing and not need this anymore at all. So just keep that in mind. That is one option, is that you can go this way. That being said, let me show you a better way to make your crushed stuff. So let's get some cobble here. We'll get 3 stacks of 64. So with 3 stacks of 64, it's not going to be really fun to sit here. Oh, that is compressed. Okay. To sit down and stack all this out myself. Enter a diamond wand. Diamond wands are very easy to make. They take 2 sticks and either a diamond or an emerald, or a ruby or a sapphire or an actual, I'm sorry, that was a peridot back there. This is a peridot. This is an emerald. So any gem and 2 sticks get you a diamond builder's wand. With a diamond builder's wand, you can create the same thing that you're already making, except for a lot faster, right? So I can very quickly now place out all of my cobble with minimal effort and then take ye old hammer, and this is all compressed, right? So smash it, boom! Look at all that compressed gravel we just got. Do the same thing. Let's clean it up a little bit here, get it nice and squared again. Oh, there we go. It's all out. Okay, smash it. Boom. Sand. So it's a very, very rapid way to get converted a ton of material without you having to put too much personal investment time into it. These wands, they're very nice. Highly advise using these. I had forgotten that I had this for a long time and was doing it the old, harder, more silly way. But yeah, no more. Now we do it the fast way. And then once you get it, you know, you can also go this way with it and just build it out. Boop, boop. Hammer. My hammer should break right there. It did. We only got part of that broken. But there you go. That's a quick way to get from each different form. Then you can just take whatever, you know, version you want, break it out into its normal pieces and smelt it down. I'm in need of glass, so I'm actually going to take some of this compressed sand. We're going to fill up our glass furnaces here. And these furnaces back here, they actually do smelt faster than a normal furnace. Like, it's really nice. So use them. With the rest of the stuff, I'm just going to stick it in here for now. I'll get back around to processing all of this later. But diamond wand, very nice, very useful tool. All right, so now we've got this basic capacitor pack. We can equip this, and anything that I hold gets recharged. Look how fast that recharged. So now I can throw this back on. I can fly for a little bit, right? Hopefully if I have a spot to land, put it back down, put this back on, and charge it right back up. So that makes, the jetpack is still weak. It's very weak in terms of what I can do with it, because I don't really have, you know, a lot to do with an 8,000 RF jetpack. And we definitely want to get to a better jetpack, right? So we still want to get up to something like this, but it involves that, and I'm not ready to go that route yet. We kind of can't bypass that because you need each, you know, prior upgrade to go through it out. Now let me just make sure that there's not a way. Oh, look. We could have also gone this route, right, with the 8,000. And this might be an easier way for me to go. I might could look at coming down here and not needing that. These guys have the 40,000 RF version and the 400,000 RF version, the same as these guys. Maybe this is the way I want to go. Simply jetpacks using Ender IO materials. The final version here giving me 2 million. The final version here giving me 2 million. Might be a good choice. We'll have to look into that down the road. For the flux infused jet plate, we would need the resonant jetpack. I don't think you can make it with the other one, but I think you can do the dark solarium jet plate, which is the same thing, using this. And we've already started on the capacitor for this, so we basically have taken this from this line of jetpacks versus this from this line. They're going to both end up doing the same thing for you in the long run. You just got to kind of figure out which direction you want to go. Oh, and you can make a tuberous jetpack, by the way, and a tuberous. You can make things out of potatoes. It's great. So we've got jetpacks. We've got supercharging for those jetpacks. We're going to get to supercharging capacitors soon. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, click that subscribe button. Let me know what you think I'm doing well and what I can improve on in the comments, and I will see you all next time. Thanks a bunch.